said, no jumper's gone broke. They said that he got to sell, he'll still be doing the show. All right. Yeah, he'll still be doing the show, but, they're going to sell off a warehouse and a studio. And he said that they expanded too fast. That's what he said. He said they expanded the business too fast. That was his exact words. They expanded too fast. And he said during COVID, everything was jumping. Snapchat, Patreon. He said they was doing Patreon with naked porn stars. On Patreon. Okay? Check out the music and entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And everybody thought that COVID jump was a real thing. But people just didn't have nothing to do. So they had to find entertainment elsewhere. So a lot of people grew in COVID. And a lot of people, it became addictive, or they got concurrent viewers like Kevin Samuels, and they pivot that, and then you have places like obviously Adam 22, who never really evolved his show. And then you have people like Versus, who went away as soon as the pandemic came. They couldn't find a way to pivot that, when people was able to go back outside. But Adam 22 is a culture vulture. He leaned on, gang affiliate Crips and stuff coming up there, telling on themselves, and that's what he leaned on. He was, allowing people to pipe his wife down. It's only so far. What did Jay-Z say? It's only so long that fake thugs can pretend. It's only so far that people gonna take. All that weird stuff, man. In the hip hop community, ain't nobody co-signing that, man. And I guess a lot of people that look like him watch the show to feel closer to the black community, but that's just them Pookies and Ray Rays. He said he lost some co-hosts. They lost the Instagram account. That's shocking. But yeah, that dude was weird to me. Brag about letting somebody pipe your wife down. But that's what the European people believe in. You'll be surprised, man. You be seeing a lot of those Don Becky's and Brad marriages. They love going to swinger parties and stuff of that nature. They love sharing their wives and stuff and watching them. Man, I was watching this video. It's a channel. I love this man's channel. It's called Legion of Men. And he did a video about how, they talking about how they like to be cucks and let their wives and watch their wives get pounded. Like, absolutely not. I remember I was talking to this chick, and she was like, "You think you can see another dude, smashing me?" And I'm like, "No." Like, anytime people come with that weird activity, I swat it out there. Hey man, you be going to give them what's the best type of massage? They be happy? No, I don't do that weird stuff. Why do I need a ling-ling to rub my ding-a-ling? I can get a chick to do that. Like, I ain't that thirsty, bro. And she was like, "Well, I could watch you smash another girl. You just can't smash her better than you can smash me." I don't do it, bro. So I mean, at the end, but that's just my opinion on stuff. But that's how they rock. Then he was having trans on there and stuff, and people started doing that and kind of looking at him funny, and then he started, saying some borderline racist stuff. People got caught snitching up there, which that's on them. That's on them for telling their business. I can't really blame him. That's on them. I don't feel bad for them gangsters for telling on themselves. But yeah, that's just bad business acumen. Straight up like that. Why, he said, "I had a bunch of editors." Why do all that? Probably need one or two good editors, and then you learn how to edit. So if it go left, you would know how to edit. That's how you do that. He didn't need to expand. Honestly, he didn't. What's working is working. You can go just rent a venue if you want to change a venue. You can go rent a restaurant and do something different every now and again. See, a lot of them people, they just, and you supposed to throw money back into your business. That's a fact. Then you probably paying them for interviews and all that, and but you don't need to. He didn't need to do that. He didn't need to do it. But at the end of the day, it's hard to maintain a channel when all you talk about is the culture. It's hip hop. Sports, you can drag that. You can do that. There's so many things that's happening in sports. But when you do hip hop and rap and all that stuff, it's limited. He should have really expanded his platform past that. Because when you do that, it's just like rap music. 1 minute, Lil Baby, one of the hottest rappers around, and then all of a sudden, it's somebody else. That's why you don't put your full investment in the rap. You're better off, if you get into rap, you better off having like segments or doing it on like what happened to this group, or people love stuff like that. Forever, them videos will get hit once you 6 feet deep. But I don't watch hip hop channels come and go because it's just the overchange is just as fast as the music. But when you put so much negative energy with them Crips and everybody being at your studio, when you come off as a racist and a culture vulture in some people's opinion, I tell y'all, let God handle it. Y'all be thinking that y'all just be thinking because you in peril or you in a tough spot in life that it ain't no God. Y'all quick to turn on it saying, hey, if he cared, but that's how he tests you. And if you a shitty person and you do shitty shit, how do you expect good to come back to you? That's what I'm wondering. You look yourself in the mirror and say, man, I do more good than bad. Not even if it's good for a lot of people can't. You shiesty. And he put a lot of negative energy with that show. A lot of negative energy. A lot of his show could have been greater than what it was, but a lot of them brads, they profit off the culture. Vlad, them, they profit off the culture. And people think it as a badge of honor to go talk to White Zaddy. That's why I was looking at Tariq Nasheed a little funny when he went on there running his yacht. I was looking at him funny. And go ahead and take the parking spot, bro. He didn't even take it. That's why I was looking at him funny. How you a pro-black going on? No jumper. That's what I be telling y'all, man. I like Tariq Nasheed. That's what I be telling y'all, man. Once y'all really look at these dudes for what they really is, that's the wild shit about it. That's the wild shit about it. Once you start looking at these dudes for what they really are. But yeah, it doesn't surprise me, man. Like, COVID was like buying views, damn near. Wasn't nobody in the house, and a lot of people thought that it was real, and a lot of them numbers wasn't real. But I'm not gonna go in on dogs too much right now. But let me know what y'all girls and guys think. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Hit the link in the description, the link tree, the first link. Follow me everywhere. Join the Patreon. Peace.